This is my 2000 Sierra regular cab short bed with a 5.3 swap. I'm about to install a bed cover for it. As you can see here, it is the Tyger bed cover. It's the soft cover. I just installed these just before the bushwhacker. Should have made a video, but it's pretty simple, straightforward. There's plenty of videos out. All right, here we go. All right, so I've laid everything out. This is the actual bed cover. Comes in a nice little bag. Keep it protected while it's being shipped. Also comes with the rails. So these are the side rails. Looks pretty good. Looks like no damage or anything like that. Your weather stripping for it. It also comes with a box of hardware, so not much to it. All you need is a Phillips head screwdriver to install it with a 10mm socket and a ratchet, and we'll get started on it. All right, so it's pretty straightforward. You set up each rail, this little piece facing the inside of the bed. You set them up on each side. You put them on individually. It's simple, but when you're doing it for the first time, it actually seems complicated, but it's not. So you put them on each side, like I said, with this facing inside of the bed, and then you will set the actual cover separately. Just sit it right here on the edge of the bed, and then there's these little connectors. So I'll see if I can show you. Give me a second. There's these little connection points, and they just slide right into each other to be fastened down. So the rail here, it connects like right in here to the actual cover. Slides right in, and then all you want to do from that point is you want to kind of bring the rail to the edge of your actual bed on each side. You want it flush on each side. You try to make it even all the way down and on both sides. That's going to be the hardest part of this, and then you secure them down. Then we'll continue with the installation. All right, so what I noticed is right about here and right in the middle of the rail and on the other corner like this, when I had everything hooked up and I looked in from this way forward just to check for gaps, I saw light. So that's where that strip of that weather stripping that they give you comes into play. So I'm going to install the weather stripping here and run it all the way across just to close that up. Doesn't matter if you have a bed liner or it's a sprayed liner or paint or what have you. You're supposed to stick the adhesive onto this, and then there is a material underneath that's supposed to make it weather tight, and they just press together once you have everything installed. So I'm gonna trim up the weather stripping, install it, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so the weather stripping done. Now I put the brackets down. So I measured this one off 8 inches from the back. Then I did this one on the other end, and I pretty much just came right inside. I have a little screw right here, and I just measured off 2 inches from there. That made me about 8 inches off from the back of the bed, and then I just came right in the middle. And I had a reference point because if you look straight ahead on that one, you have the little tab right over the tab over the wheel. I just used that as a reference for the center. So everything spaced out evenly. I took two 10mm. I had a socket, 2 sockets, tightened them down, and I just tightened them down where they're tight. I didn't want to over tighten them. Also, there's a little screw right there. You have to screw that in just to lock everything in place. And now I'm gonna roll it out and set my tension. Another thing is when you set these brackets, this little hump right here is supposed to come up and sit flush inside the rail. So that's something. I saw another video that referenced it, so I thought I'll throw that in here because there's like a little lip on the edge of this bracket that some people get confused and you think that it's supposed to go here. So I thought I'd put it in the video just to eliminate that and just let you know. Just put it all the way up as flush as you can. All right, so got everything done. Had to make a few adjustments Still got to make a couple adjustments because the tension is pretty tight, but right now it works. You may have to like loosen some things to make your adjustments to it, but everything installed pretty good. It's clean. Still got a little bit of light up there, but I'm not too worried about it. I had to get some thinner weather stripping because the one they gave was too thick. So I eventually have to take this back apart, adjust it, and put a little bit thinner weather stripping back there to keep it sealed. Rainy months are over here in Florida, so I'm not too worried about it right now, but it looks good. Change the look of the truck. And I'm out. Any questions? Just comment below.